Alright. Alright, here we are. Check out the beautiful sunsets. It's happening. It's happening. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. Oh, it's happening. Is the cow over there taking a shower anymore? She's still kind of in her bag, getting her freak on. Where she at, sis? Come on. Go. There you go, baby girl. Well, I can't zoom on this one, but she doing her thing. She doing her thing. All right. So we're going to just dive right in. I attempted to share this on IG Live, and my phone keeps saying pause due to poor connection. And then I decided, you know what, ancestors? We are just going to go another route because we'll be here all night, not making our falafel sandwich, and who knows when my cramps are gonna come in again. So let me just record elsewhere. Now, what I was sharing was about the different elements associated with our fingers, with each individual finger. This came up during today's practice, day 11 of the Kirtan Kriya, because within the Kriya, we touch each finger and we say a different mantra, okay? So touching each finger in the Kundalini realm is called a mudra. Not really in the yogic realm. It's called a mudra. Moo, like that cow. Mudra, right? And saying a word or a phrase or an energy vibration is called a mantra. Like mantra, like that's your man. A mantra, a mantra. So, I wanted to share with you the energies associated with each finger because I'm in this healing practice of tuning into my body as the healing technology that it is. Okay? I have so many different healing modalities, and one of the major one of those list of endless healing modalities is the power of the body, the power of this temple. The body that we've came in is our vehicle that houses, that encompasses our heart, our organs, our consciousness, our spirit, our soul, our energy, our frequency, right? The astrological energies that we're composed of. All of that is within us. So, with that being said, what we're really talking about at the basis and at the core is the law of correspondence, right? Number two, but one of the 7 hermetic principles of ancient Kemet, aka Egypt. Now, each finger has its own meridian points. It's like ley lines. You've been to acupuncture, you've heard of it, in which they touch right here, and then that affects your heart. Or they touch your toe. Toe. And that affects your liver, right? That's because we have all these energy points running up and down through our bodies that are all connected and associated with each other. The neurons are speaking and communicating with one another, okay? Neurotransmitters are going zoom, 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 sending information, sending data into this technology that we are, okay? Now, the Kriya that I do, if you want to do it with me in the AM, the live works. You know, if it don't work, I'm gonna just go ahead and do my thing. I'm here because I want you to do the meditation too. And if you don't want to do the meditation I'm doing, I imagine that you will then just create your own daily practice and start to implement a meditation that works for you. Okay? So the one that I do, the one I've committed to, one of the ones I've committed to, day 11 was today, and it's sa ta na ma. Okay? So my thumb touches my pinky, touches my ring, touches my center, middle, touches my pointer, index. Okay? So sa with an S, S-A, ta, T-A, na, N-A, ma. M. Okay? Shout out to the moms, shout out to the wombs, shout out to the portals. We all came through. Stars reborn. Yes, we are. Stars reborn. Okay? So sa, ta, na, ma. That is the energy. Okay? We'll talk about what sa, ta, na, ma means on another video. But right now we're going to discuss what behind the scenes, before those words came to play and are then were added to the energies of our fingers, we're going to talk about the root in which the fingers themselves associate with. Okay? Because the fingers were here doing their thing and being associated with what they were associated with before the words sa, ta, na, and ma were associated and placed with the fingers. Okay? So we're starting from the root. Starting from the root. Law of correspondence. Okay, y'all? So, as above, so below. As above, so below. As above, so below. Okay? As above, the ethers, the skies, the galactic forces, the astrological energies out there, right? The planets, the planetary energies that are out in the vortex that we witness every night. Those energies, lo and behold, are associated with us. Okay? Not only are we sharing the same frequencies and vibrations that those planets are emitting, we are also irreparably and irreversibly affected by the movements of those planets, okay? Of those energies within the ethers. How they move, where they are positioned, and the angle in which their vibrations is coming towards us affects our daily lives, our mind, our emotions, and more. Okay? Now, I'm going to bring my book up close and personal. We're gonna start with the thumb. We're gonna go each round. I'm gonna try it this way because I didn't each time. I was doing the full energy of each. Okay? But now I'm gonna hop around each one. Let's try that out, okay? The thumb associated with the planet Mars. The index pointer associated with the planet Jupiter. The middle associated with the planets and its patterns, Saturn. Saturn is the planet that the middle is associated with. The ring finger, connected to the heart, right? Or they'd say the left one at least, associated with the sun. Yes, it's a energetic, huge vibration that's out there. And then the pinky is associated with the planet Mercury. Okay? Now, you also have Venus over here. They call this the Mount of Venus. You also have the moon right here, okay? And sometimes people say that Pluto energy is over here too, but you know, everything is there, but we're gonna focus on just the 5 right now, okay? No, there's more, but these are the ones that are well known. Now, this thumb is associated with the element of fire, right? And if you know the planet Mars, right, that roar, right? Think of people, our sun signs that are ruled by the energy of Mars, such as Aries and Scorpio. Scorpio's like that fire water. And Aries, that's the first sign, the first zodiacal sign, and they're more the act, the lead, the roar, right? Fire, passion, willpower. Again, we'll go more into those other energies associated with it. And then this pointer finger that is associated with Jupiter is associated with the element of air. Okay? Air. And you know, when I thought of Jupiter originally, I didn't think of that, even though it has so many different moons around it. It made how I associated Jupiter with air was the fact that Jupiter is associated with infiniteness. You know, it's associated with unlimitedness, and it's associated with expansion. And even though the other elements, fire, earth, and water, have an infiniteness to them, right? Air is that quality that is literally everywhere. You know, like you really can't go anywhere and air isn't there. Almost all places have air there. So that's what made me associate Jupiter with air. I didn't know that before. Now the the center is associated with the Akashic, with the ethers. Now, that made complete sense to me because the energy of Saturn is the energy of discipline, right? And commitment. And there's no way that you're going to tap into the ethers, to your spirit, to the Akashic, to the all-knowing, if you do not stay committed and disciplined to your practice. There's no way you're going to bring something from the non-physical thought realm into the physical, tangible realm without putting in the work, right? Doesn't have to be hard, doesn't have to be stressful and all that stuff, but you have to be consistent and do a daily practice and take daily actions to whatever you want to manifest. The sunset is so beautiful. The ring finger associated with the energy of, the element of earth. And remember, that's the sun finger. So sun and the earth, that makes a lot of sense too, right? People thought back in the day that the earth had the sun revolving around it. Right? That the earth was just chilling like a, and the sun was like, how you doing, baby? Oh, baby. Down, baby. Hey, baby. Down, baby, right? No, it was the other way around. Earth was circling around the sun. But here on this planet, Earth, we have a big connection to our sun, first and foremost, because it rises every day and give us that DNA genetic reprogramming that we need, that information that we need. It gives us that beautiful melanin that we need, okay? The sun lightens things, right? It ensures that things that come in the dark come to light. The sun gives us powerful, energizing energy, right? And the sun is a big component of what makes things grow on the earth. The sun within you, that light within you, that hiru within you, that star within you, that soul within you, soul meaning sun in Spanish, right, in Espanol, that sun is a big part of how you're going to show up on planet Earth. So that's how I associate them. And then last but not least, we have the pinky, Mercury. And Mercury is associated with communication. And the element that associates with is what element? We had fire, right? We had air, right? We had the ether, spirit. We had the earth. And then we have water. Water. Right over here by the moon area. And what rules water the most? What galactic energy rules water and affects water and shifts water and moves water the most? The moon, la luna. And what are we made up of the most? Water. And what is the earth made up of most? Water. And what does water do? It contains memory. And what do our memories do? They shape and form the way we communicate with ourselves and with others. So shout out to the pinky. Shout out to the pinky, bro. No. It's little, but it mean a lot. It do big things. Do big things, right? So we've now went through the planets. We've now went through the elements. And now we're going to go into the emotions that each of these fingers associate with, okay? Because the sun is setting, y'all. We're gonna have to skizoodle. Let's go. Everybody, let's go. Right? Let's do another hand. Someone's getting tired of stretching. Now, emotions. Very, very huge topic. Emotional intelligence will serve us all immensely. Yet many of us have emotional insubordination going on. Most of us are just like that. No. The emotions have been trapping us. We have stuck emotions. We have stagnant emotions, okay? And I bring this aspect of emotions up before I speak on the emotions that each finger is associated with, because there is a practice, a healing modality called Jin Shin Jiytsu. Jin Shin Jiytsu. Okay? For the ones in the back, Jin Shin Jiytsu. And this is something that I learned from one of my favorite astrologers, Molly McCord. Shout out to you, divinity. Okay. And she shared it on a weekly astrology transit talk that she did one of those weeks, okay? And shout out to the sun. Like, I'm doing the sun gazing right now, y'all, while it's going down. Me and you, sun, you and I. Me and you, moon, you and I, wherever you at. Me and you, clouds, you and I. You and I, air and I. You and I. You and me and you, mountains, the mountains and I. All right, y'all. Focus. Okay, so Jin Shin Jiytsu is when you press your fingertip. And while pressing that fingertip, you focus on your breathing. And with doing that, you begin to release the emotion associated with each finger. Oh! talk about the healing. Talk about the self-healing. Okay, we could do that. Oh my God, when I heard that, I was like, that makes so much sense. It's like acupuncture. You can put a needle in me and that releases emotions and energies and stagnant chi that's locked in different areas. Yeah, that makes sense that I can touch my own finger and do that myself. Now, you don't want to press it too light, like you're gently doing anything, and you don't want to squeeze it too deep. You just want to lightly press it. That's it. Okay? Now, the thumb is associated with the emotion of worry. Okay? Now, I'm sure if I do deeper research, there will be more emotions that come up that these fingers are associated with. These are just the ones that I learned about, okay? Worry. And think of that when it comes to this being the energy of Mars. And Mars being associated with fire. And fire being associated with your chi, your core. And your core